DCAS was rolling out their first ACE program, which funds energy capital projects. And we wanted to use that opportunity to do lighting retrofit at our facilities. Parks has hundreds of buildings, and since we couldn't submit every single one of them for ACE projects, we had to narrow it down. However, we didn't know enough information to make the choice. So what we did was we selected few sites based on their pre-existing known conditions and their size. And with help from my Assistant Commissioner, Ari Rollin, we sent a large group of people to those sites and do a very brief lighting surveys. After we submitted and then we were approved for the ACE submission, I came here to a construction grade survey. So I surveyed fixture types, fixture counts, location of the fixtures, mount configuration, and the bulb type, the number of the bulbs in each fixtures, and the wattage of each bulbs. And then after the constructions, I also use Excel funding, which is expense funding. Then I use Excel funding with in-house electricians to change all the fixture that wasn't able to get changed during the ACE project. BOC has a very excellent lighting lesson. From that lesson, I learned how to conduct lighting surveys. I learned terms that used in the industry, science behind lightings, and then how to do measure and verification once the project is completed. BOC also provides very excellent reference material, which I incorporate into my ACE submissions. After all the lighting retrofits are completed, I was able to save more than half of my lighting load compared to my existing condition. For example, I had 400 watt metal highlight at the gym, which was replaced with 185 watt LED high base. And then I had total 70 watt linear fluorescent fixtures, which was replaced with about 30 watt LED fixtures. And the beauty of the lighting project is that once the project is completed, you can see the changes right away, and your energy saving starts as soon as the construction is completed. I would like to thank again my Assistant Commissioner, Ari Rollin, for always standing behind these sustainability projects. Without his help, I would never be able to get these projects completed as fast as I could. I also like to thank Parks resident engineer Rohan James and Daniel Liberton for helping me with the contractors and complete the capital construction at Parks. And I would also like to thank Parks electrician Joe Mora and Luis Giordano for helping me finish the expense project that was completed at Sunset Recreation Park. LED lighting retrofit is what we call low-hanging fruit of the energy conservation measures. So almost always your payback will be good. So since DCAS offers multiple opportunity to get the money throughout the year, it is almost likely that you will get the money you need for your lighting retrofit. So that's not something that you should worry about. What you really should worry about is how would you get those fixtures that you're specifying? Like how would you do your procurement process? Is it going through the capital project? How is your capital contract process happens at your agency? Who do you need to contact? Who will be taking care of your capital constructions? Things like that is more important, and then that's something that you should think about even before getting to a point where you're worrying about what's the cost of the fixture is, what's the cost of the project will be. So if you're trying out lighting retrofit for the first time or you haven't done it for a while, the best advice I can give is try out as many fixtures as you can, possibly by getting samples from the manufacturers. So if you deal with a lot of the distributors within the city, they can provide you with samples with no charge. And you can try them out before you have to return them. And the more you try, you will find out that sweet spot that your agency is looking for. Because sometimes the fixture might be the best that you can ever buy, but it will still not work for you. It depends on what your agency's specialty is.